Pride. I want to offer my biggest thank you to Parks and Rec and Marine team for helping us with the raising of the flag today for Harvey Milk Park. I also want to thank and recognize our chair for the Harvey Milk Park Committee, Deborah Kahuliki, I hope I said that right, who is able to join us tonight. With that said, I also want to have the honor of introducing our wonderful mayor who has been an incredible champion for not only our city, but for our LGBTQ plus community. If we could welcome our mayor, Robert Garcia.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Thank you so much. And I know that a lot of folks are watching our celebration. And we just wanted to honor Harvey Milk and the history of Harvey Milk to this park and to this location. We know that during this pandemic, we normally have a different kind of celebration that's not virtual and one that involves a big part of the community that's here with the entire diversity of our LGBTQ plus community. So this is a little different, but we still wanted to raise a flag and have this video and these remarks made. Councilwoman Zendejas is a huge supporter of the community, and she has been a really strong champion for the issues that are important to us as a community. Wanted to note that Harvey Milk, of course, is a hero amongst not just for us here, but really across the country. And we're just grateful that this was the first park named after Harvey Milk in the United States. Harvey Milk has taught us that it's important to have a voice, to have courage, to speak up, and to protest when necessary, to stand up for the rights of all individuals. In this Pride month that we're going into, continue to celebrate, even though we may not have the same festival or the same activities. These virtual celebrations that we're having are really important for the community to see as well. Also want to thank the Parks and Rec team for raising the flag today. And the flag is also raised at City Hall as well in celebration of Pride and the diversity of this community. So thank you very much and happy birthday to Harvey Milk, and thank you to the entire community.
Thank you, Mayor Garcia, very much for your wonderful remarks and for being a champion, not only for the LGBT community, but for our whole city as a whole, especially during these very difficult times during this pandemic. May in Long Beach is usually a time that we celebrate with our LGBTQ plus community and our friends and our family. Harvey Milk gives us a unique opportunity to celebrate him on this very special day, to commemorate his legacy as the first openly gay elected leader in California. The first and definitely not the last. Supervisor Milk devoted his life to public service, to justice for his community, and it is my hope that we can be reminded today that this work that he started remains unfinished. Here in Long Beach, in California, we are in many ways accustomed to being the leaders on issues like this, and equality. And one of the things that makes me most proud to live here in Long Beach is the way that we embrace our diversity. This said, allies like myself need to be remembered that celebrations like Pride and today's commemoration of Harvey Milk Day are first and foremost acknowledgments of the injustices and the hardships faced by the LGBTQ plus community in Long Beach and all around the world. This year, we mark this occasion at a time when liberty, safety, and dignity of our trans and gender non-conforming community in many states is under serious threat from government and legislation. What's even more distressing is that the majority of these policies are directed and harming trans children especially. As a local community, we're also still grappling with the destruction of our Pride Lifeguard Tower. And that message of intolerance that was broadcasted by it is still going on. And we're still healing from that. These are serious issues that perpetuate the gaps between the LGBTQ plus community and the rest of society when it comes to employment, housing, safety, and many other areas we must continue to address. We also acknowledge the ways that sexual orientation, gender identity, and intersect with race and nationality, so that we can prioritize the inclusion of queer people of color in these efforts as well. Ultimately, it is on each of us to be the allies, advocates, and champions we need to be to fully realize Harvey Milk's vision of a world where every person has the freedom to live their most open and authentic lives. We must do this not only by embracing the LGBTQ plus community, but also by embracing Harvey Milk's legacy of fighting discrimination and working to enshrine civic rights into law. I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart again for your support today. And I look forward to keeping the spirit of Supervisor Milk alive in the work we continue to do together. Thank you everyone for being here.